I just want to take a couple minutes and do a short video and explain something to some people that seem to be confused about a certain issue. Primarily my stance on the Second Amendment, and I just want to be clear that the National Rifle Association is not the Second Amendment. There's a difference. You cannot be a fan of the National Rifle Association and still at the same time be fully supportive of the Second Amendment. The National Rifle Association has morphed over the last several decades to becoming, from being the voice and the advocate for sportsmen, to being basically a lobbying branch of the manufacturers of weapons. When I was a kid, the NRA was people like the folks that taught my hunter safety class. Where I went to middle school, we actually had a rifle range in the basement with some Olympic style 22s. And the teachers that taught those classes were NRA certified instructors. Unfortunately, the NRA has changed over the years. I used to be an NRA member. You had your choice between, I think it was American Hunter and American Rifleman. I always got the American Hunter magazine because I liked that. But both of them had a page, and if I remember correctly, it was called The Armed Citizen. There are all these stories in there. 82-year-old Mabel Smith of Abilene, Texas, heard an intruder coming into her house and shot him in the face with her deceased husband's 12-gauge side-by-side shotgun. And who doesn't like to read stories like that? I fully support the Second Amendment. I've had some questions about that lately because I did not return an NRA questionnaire when I got it earlier in this campaign. And I didn't return it because there was some threatening language. And I've seen other people who objected to that the same way. That if you don't return this, we're going to tell people that you're anti-gun, you're anti-Second Amendment. And that's a complete and utter lie. And that's why I didn't fill it out, because I'm willing to stand up for myself. I don't tolerate bullies well. I've stood up for other people. People are marginalized, dehumanized, degraded for years. So you guys can make a decision. If you want to stand up and vote for somebody who's willing to stand up for himself and others, or somebody who's just caves into fear. And this is part of this hyper-partisan tribalism that we're stuck with. That if you don't believe in this with me, then that means this. And none of that's true. We need to move past that crap. That's what's dividing this country. That's what's creating problems for this country. I was trying to talk about that to a friend this weekend. And if you met this guy, beads and beard, and you would say, well, this guy, look at that, this guy's straight hippie. Loves nothing better than blowing crap up with tannerite from a sniper rifle. Personally, I don't care how many AR-15s you want to have at your house. Whatever, stockpile them. Probably being manipulated by the weapons manufacturers, but that's okay. I don't have a problem with that. Personally, my favorite rifle that I've ever owned was a Steyr SSG P2 Marksman sniper rifle. It was the same sniper rifle that GSG-9, the German counter-terrorist organization, used to use. And I don't have a problem. I have nothing against guns. Own all the guns you want to own. It'd be nice if we could all come together and find a way to get people to quit shooting each other because of who they are, because of their beliefs, because of their race, because of their gender, and learn to live together as decent human beings. And so I just wanted to get that out there, that I'm not a fan of the National Rifle Association, but I am a fan of the Second Amendment. Thank you.